The words you're about to hear aren't rage. They're the question from someone who refused to blink while the world looked away. They don't ask you to believe, only to pause before you scroll past. Just pause. This is not just someone's truth, it's the world's mirror. If only you dare to look, dare to look! 2021, UNODC draws a red line across the map. Neon lights flash, but behind them, workers locked in loops, not dreams. Skyscrapers gleam for investors' eyes, but inside click fraud, slavery, Thai, Vietnamese, Chinese, click, cry, die. Behind glass, behind firewalls, behind your screen. 2022, Human Rights Watch opens files that smell like blood. Women shocked with wires, children locked in rooms they can't name. Soldiers out in war zones, but hiding behind velvet curtains. Holding courts, pulling lives, and the victim voices softer than your Wi-Fi hum. Their pain buffered, delayed, dismissed. 2023, Interpol didn't just warn, they hunted. Red notices, red eyes, red tape, tyrants in ties, smiling for stages while hiding chains backstage. They call it digital slavery, but nations still serve champagne to men who bought their fortunes from someone else's freedom. They pose beside murderers, they called it diplomacy. 2024, BBC, Al Jazeera, The Guardian, their truths aligned. Some countries pulled out, others stepped in closer to the man who smiled at all the rockets on kids behind chalkboards. Hospitals shook, screens flicking and the feed kept going. 2020 side, a Thai boy 8 years old, being 21, birthday candle never lit. Hospital burn, journalists blamed, and he said they fired first, like war was a bedtime story. Where did it begin with a child who never got to scream? Only bleed, and fiction moved faster than any medic could. Towers shine like stars, but below silence screams. Someone's typing lies with bruised fingers, praying freedom funds the Wi-Fi. No guns, no bombs, but minds held hostage, trapped inside coded cages. And you hit share, you became another lock on the cell, another mask for the truth. When warned, HRW confirmed that a pole chase, but he walked beside tyrants with no tremble. Smile like guilt was just good lighting, and you still say he's wise, he's strong, he's spirit. Then tell me this, how does blood taste when dipped in denial? You close your eyes for national pride, but his blood washed clean just because it waved a flag. If justice means hugging monsters the world condemned, then the virtue sewn on your flag was fake from the very first thread. First stitch, first speech, first lie. You didn't pull the trigger, but you died. Money from pain, silent digital, untraceable, but always lands in the same hands. Wires they used to torture, state build or backdoor deal. What did your child earn while theirs were screaming behind cracked screens? You welcomed him, you banned him, you praised him. Global truth condemned him, you clapped for his speech. But did you hear the silence underneath? The mic taped to his mouth was louder than the facts. He didn't lie with words, he lied with deeds. And you believe with both eyes shut. Tell me, do they worship him back home? Is he a moral compass? Or just a man who spins it till it points at his power? Do you believe the bedtime stories on national news more than daylight on BBC? You don't have to trust me, just search. The UN didn't edit their reports for drama. They uploaded the wounds. So ask your heart, was the world lying? Or were you trained to love him since the first bedtime lie? Propaganda doesn't scream, it comforts, like a lullaby sung in a locked room. You weren't there, you didn't shoot, but your repost built the wall. You say, I didn't hurt anyone, but silence is a razor when placed in the wrong hands. And suits can hide monsters, and applause can be murder. Some kill with bullets, some with blind loyalty. Which were you? I didn't start this fire, but I won't stay silent. While liars sell the ashes as perfume. If peace means shaking hands with evil, then peace must be redefined. And you still have a voice, so choose. Will you echo truth, or clap again? You didn't pull the trigger, but you were the applause!